You ever been screamed at by an overweight woman in a bathrobe, holding a Starbucks cup like it's a damn sword? 'Cause I have. And all I did was park my truck. Not on her lawn. Not across her driveway, just blocking her illegal shortcut through the community park that she thinks she owns. Now look, I live in one of those tight little HOA-run neighborhoods, you know the kind. Tiny sidewalks. Too many rules. And at least one woman who treats the monthly meetings like she's leading the Pentagon. That's Karen. President of the HOA 3 years running. Drives a golf cart like it's a cop car. And somehow, she's always in a bathrobe. Middle of the day. Rain or shine. So that morning, I was working on our flower bed. And I parked my truck temporarily across this little grass path behind our lot, the one technically off-limits to vehicles. But Karen's been using it as her personal highway, zipping her golf cart through there to check for violations, which basically means spying on folks. So I figured block it for a bit. Let her stew. Passive-aggressive. Sure. Deserved. Absolutely. Not even 5 minutes in. I hear it, her tires crunching to a halt. Then comes the screech. Move your vehicle. You're obstructing HOA property. She's waving her arms like she's directing traffic on the freeway. I look up, wipe the sweat off my brow, and just shrug. She loses it. Full meltdown. Throws her latte. Hits the side mirror. Then I kid you not, she whips out her phone and yells, "I'm calling the police. This is a domestic terrorism situation." Now here's where it gets good. She dials 911, I can hear it on speaker, and she starts sobbing. Fake as hell. There's a man threatening me. He's got a weapon. I'm holding a damn garden trowel. Y'all. She's acting like I've got a flamethrower. But the kicker. My wife's on dispatch that day. So I just smile. Lean against the truck. And wait. My wife, bless her patient soul, plays along for a second. She gets the address. Then says in the calmest, driest voice, "Karen, is that you?" Silence. Dead. Silence. Karen stammers. Who is this?" My wife doesn't miss a beat. "It's Amanda. You know, the woman who you fined for having a pink flamingo in her yard last summer." I could hear Karen swallow through the phone. Long story short, Karen tries to backpedal. "Oh, I didn't realize it was a misunderstanding. I'm just feeling threatened." But it's too late. My wife calmly tells her a unit's already en route, standard procedure for a threat report, and hangs up. 15 minutes later, Officer Gonzalez pulls up. He's one of the good ones, knows half the folks in the neighborhood. Played ball with my brother. He gets out of the cruiser, sees me watering a hibiscus, sees Karen flailing like she's being attacked by bees, and just sighs. Karen runs up to him like she's starring in a Hallmark movie. "Officer, that man verbally assaulted me. He blocked HOA grounds." Gonzalez glances at me. I give him a 2-finger wave. He turns back to Karen and goes, "Ma'am, we reviewed the dispatch. You reported a weapon." I misspoke," she says. He crosses his arms. "You filed a false report, Karen." That's when the neighbors started to gather. You know how word spreads. People came out with coffee. Lawn chairs. One dude had popcorn. Karen's standing there. Face beat red. Bathrobe flapping in the wind like a deflated superhero cape. Gonzalez keeps it professional, but firm. "Ma'am, I'm issuing you a citation for misuse of emergency services. And I'm filing a report with the city. This isn't the first complaint we've had." She goes pale, but she doesn't give up. "Oh no," Karen yells. "This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'll sue the HOA. I'll sue you, officer." To which Gonzalez, bless this man, says, "You are the HOA, Karen." Boom. Crowd laughs. Someone actually clapped. Now here's the part one almost feel bad about. Turns out, the HOA board had been sitting on months of complaints about Karen power tripping. Fines without due process. Trespassing. All they needed was a public incident to remove her. And this was gold-plated. By the end of the week, she was voted out. The board issued a formal apology to the neighborhood. She tried to sue me, of course, but with the bodycam footage and 911 audio, that thing didn't make it past pretrial. Last I saw her, she was dragging a trash bag of dead plants to the curb, still in that bathrobe, muttering something about lawyers who don't understand real power. Look, I'm all for order and rules. But if you try to run a neighborhood like a dictatorship, don't be surprised when the people bring you down with a garden trowel and a smirk. And hey, if you enjoyed that mess as much as I did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more HOA horror stories where that came from.